another common question that a client will ask a VA that I think we should really talk about: how is a VA going to be able to learn new things? So for example, I'm a small business owner, I'm super busy, I don't have a lot of time to train you. I need to hire somebody who can hit the ground running. So I want a VA who's going to take the initiative and be able to do self-learning. If you're in a situation with a client who says, how do you get better at your job? If they're kind of giving you that idea that they're not going to be able to train you because they're too busy, how do you handle that?
I've been in the industry for 5 years, but I also started as a beginner. I did not have prior experience. In order for me to be effective, I had to learn by myself. That's one of the things that you need to sell yourself for, that you're willing to learn by yourself and that you're willing to train yourself. In fact, there's a lot of resources that you can use. You don't have to pay for trainings, or you don't have to really exhaust yourself financially just to be able to gain experience and skills, because there's YouTube. There's a lot of videos that you can watch that are for free, depending on the specific task or depending on the skills that you need to acquire just to be able to deliver what you're being asked to deliver.
I always tell VAs that if they're looking to get trained, they ask me, should I get a training certificate? Do I need to pay for training? And my response is pretty much always no. That there is nothing that you need to learn that can't be learned on YouTube. And what I mean by that is there are experts and influencers that have recorded videos, hours and hours of videos on every topic a VA could have questions about. Every app, every system, every software, every task. Somebody's talked about it on YouTube and you can learn from them for free. Would you agree with that?
Yes, absolutely. And for 5 years, I've went from one industry to another, and they are all very unfamiliar to me in the beginning. But, YouTube really helped me. Whenever there's something unfamiliar that I would come across, I just search on it on YouTube and it appears and I get to learn from YouTube.
That's key. If you were to ask a client, will there be training? Most clients are going to look at you like, I'm hiring you because I'm too busy. I'm not going to be able to train you. Sometimes because they don't have time. Sometimes they don't even know how to do it themselves, right? A lot of clients will hire a graphic designer or a video editor because they can't edit their own graphics. They can't edit their own videos well enough for them to feel good about. So they're hiring you because you're you're better at that than they are. And so the idea of getting training can be a big challenge for a lot of you, especially if you're coming into this thinking you're going to get trained or you need training. That's not it. You got to be curious. You got to be a problem solver, and you be able to go out and get it. And if you go out and get the information that you need, you'll be more successful. That's what the best VAs do. Like Shaye, they self-teach. They're not waiting for someone to tell them how to do something. They're figuring it out on their own.
And that's the thing, because for small business owners, not only do they not have the time for it, they also do not have financial capability to invest in training VAs.
Absolutely.
Because that's the reason why they're hiring VAs. They need someone to help them and not add to the burden.
Right.
If you're willing to get that job, then you have to learn it yourself.
Absolutely.